Hi, Kingdom. So today I want to talk about um, the new supply. So the new supply is maybe also a narcissist. You've seen some signs that maybe would suggest that he or she is also a narcissist as well. So we got a lot of praying to do for those folks because if you have two narcissists, it's not going to end pretty. We know it. But sometimes what happens is they write their own script. And how they do that is all that they did to you, everything everything wrong they did to you, all the wrongs, all the disgusting things they did, the nasty behavior, the name calling, everything that they did, it is now going to come back to them, multiplied, pressed down, and shaken up and running over. So we have to pray for them because when the two narcissists get together, which is your narcissist and now their new supply, oh boy, I feel sorry for them. So in my case, my narcissist new supply, um, when my narcissist and I were still married, we were still living together, we were still sleeping in the same bed. She let me know that I couldn't claim anything that wasn't mine. I thought that was a very bold statement to make. He was still my husband. He was still sleeping with me and in the bed with me. Um, she was all the way in Georgia. We're in Florida. And she let me know that I can't claim anything that's not mine. Thought that was very, 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 very interesting. She's a very, obviously, very, uh, Shaggy would say, a bombastic type of person because what kind of mindset would tell a woman that you're all the way in Georgia and um, my their husband that's been their husband for years um, is that they can't claim them. So obviously she was right in an odd sort of way, but the timing was really off. But you're clearly right. He's now yours, if he's even yours. I don't know. Good luck with that. But my my narcissist new supply um, told me that he was her husband. Same thing, still living together, still married, still sleeping in the same bed together, was still sleeping together at the time. And she let me know that he was her husband. So that evening when he came home, I looked at him. I said, do you have something to tell me? Because this woman is saying that you're her husband. He says, well, she's crazy. I said, oh, okay, so at least you know that. So what else did she do? She turned off the lights. So at the time, uh, the lights and the internet were in my ex husband's name, and she sent a text message through him. This was after he moved out. She sent a text message through him saying it was him, but it was really her because I know how he writes, and the way it came across was definitely not him. But the message was that they were giving me, I think it was 2 days to get. It was a Sunday night, and they said that they were giving me till Tuesday to have the power and the internet changed into my name or out of his name. And the Monday, that Sunday, I got the message. That Monday, the next day, the lights were off. and the internet was off. So they didn't give me till the Tuesday. Well, she didn't give me till the Tuesday, because then I called the electric company and said, can you tell me what's going on with my lights? I already knew, but I wanted to see what they were going to say about this situation and who or what turned it off. Anyway, they proceed to tell me that I called. They said that they said my name, and they said such and such called and said that she no longer needed the services. So I said, it was a young lady. I said, I am Mrs. And I said my name, and the lady stayed silent. And she said, oh. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, maybe I have something against them because I thought it was against the law to say that you're someone that you're not. But apparently, it is not against the law as long as if the services were in my name, then it would be against the law. But I was told that because the services was in his name, it was not against the law to turn off the services. Someone else or posing to be me could turn off the services. So I was told that it was not against the law to do that. So in my mind, I was thinking, well, maybe if I get it to do it twice, then maybe I could have a case against this person, because I was like, what? This person has obviously got some mental issues, that they would call the company and say that they were me. Come on, there's something definitely wrong upstairs. So I said I wanted the services back on. She asked me, she said, well, do you need the services? I said, yes. So anyway, long story short, there was no case. I didn't have a case. It is not against the law to call and pretend to be someone else and turn off their services if those services are in the other person's name. If they're in your name, then yes, it's against the law. If it's in someone else's name, then no, it is not against the law to pretend to be someone else or say that you're someone else. It's totally legal to do that. Or at least where I live in Florida, it is not against the law. What else did she do? There was when the lights were turned off, I use a term, and I'm going to use the word love. It's not love, but I'm just going to use that for this instance, for the video. So I use the word love in my email, right? So I say, let's say my email is love1125 at yahoo.com. And so I've used this particular term. I've had this email. My son is 25. I think I had this email probably as long as my son's been born, or maybe a little bit even before. Still use it. And this person, my son said that morning he was trying to use the internet, and he said something popped up with the term love, but it was let's say I had Yahoo. He said it was saying Gmail. So it said love1125 at gmail.com. And he said, Mom, did you change your email? I said, no, I didn't. And he said, well, it popped up saying that was the email. And I put two and two together, and obviously the new supply created an email with the same term that I used in my email. So, yeah, just so strange. Very, very strange. Um, I got, there was a outfit that I wore a couple of years ago, and it was on Facebook, and I happened to see the person, and the new supply, had almost identical outfit to what I had wore a couple of years ago. And it didn't hit me at the time. And then I remember, I thought back and I said, why did that outfit look so familiar to me? And then I just racked my brain. And then it just came to me. I said, oh my gosh, it was on Facebook. So I had to close down my Facebook account because the person was obviously stalking me and was able to tell me, had never met me before. Was a lot heavier back then. I lost 100 pounds and was criticizing my weight. But obviously the person was stalking me on Facebook, and yeah. So the stories continue. The my car that I used to take my daughter to school. The narcissist took that car and gave it to the new supply to use. So the new supply is actually driving around in my car that I transported my daughter in. My narcissist came one day and took the car. There was something wrong with the tire. He said he was going to go get the tire fixed and was going to bring the car back. He never brought the car back, and the next day, the new supply was driving very happily, driving my vehicle. It's like a scene out of a weird kind of movie where it just seems like this person has no personality, which is so sad, and tries everything under the sun, or was trying, I don't know, because I have no interest in knowing anything about either one of them, um, and have no communication with either one of them. But if she or he ever runs across this video, there is something I definitely want to tell them. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have no idea that every time you try to bring me down, every time you try to cut me, every time you try to dig a grave for me, you do two things for me. You make me stronger, so much stronger, because I bounce back from everything that you've tried to do. It's built me. So thank you for making me stronger. And thank you for blessing me, because every wrong that you've ever done to me, and I didn't even name all of them this evening, there's so much more, but every wrong that you've ever done to me, you're blessing me and you don't know it. So God sees and knows that I don't bother these people. I don't do anything to these people. I mind my own business. I do what I gotta do. I take care of my child. I get $46 a week because the narcissist manipulated the system, had his attorney triple my or quadruple my salary, because remember, the narcissist, I have to say, for video's sake, I have to say, suspect the paid off my attorney to withdraw, so I went to court by myself. So when I went to court, the narcissist attorney, which also I believe is also a narcissist as well, which is quite scary, had her quadruple my salary and lowered his salary. And when I told the judge pretty much said, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do about it. And so right now I get, or should I say my daughter gets, because I don't get a dime of it, If she wants Starbucks or she wants something, a Chick-fil-A or something, she'll use that to buy whatever she wants. But I get not a dime of it ever. I don't take anything of it. Um, and he's mad about the 40, I think it's $92 is what I get every 2 weeks. $92 for a 12-and-a-half-year-old daughter. But guess what? She wants for nothing because God is so wonderful and He's so amazing. So, my message to the narcissist and his new supply: if I ever get to meet you, Miss, I want to personally say I thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking your husband, for claiming what was obviously rightfully yours, and for making me stronger, and for opening the doors of blessings by doing all the wrongs that you've done, by jumping on the bandwagon with this person that you don't know anything about me or my children. You only know the lies that he has told you and everyone else. But I stand strong. I stand victorious. I stand undefeated, um, because I am loved by God, and God's grace is all over me, through me, and around me every day. And he left, but the blessings didn't leave. The blessings became more and more and more. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank God enough. And I can't thank my ex enough for everything you've done, from trying to steal my parents' home, everything you've ever tried to do to me. You have made me so much stronger. You tried to steal my child from me. You tried to manipulate my child against me. And it backfired on you. It backfired so badly on you that now she wants nothing to do with you. Because everything you did to me, you told her that I did it to you. And she was there and she saw everything. So there was no manipulating or controlling, because thank God she was of an age where she knew exactly what had gone on. She saw everything. And she sees how her life was, and she sees how her life is now. And she likes her life now where there's peace. So I hope that you and her can repair the relationship and all the wrongs. But I always say, when I grow up, I want to be just like her, because she has zero tolerance for ignorance. She has zero tolerance for nonsense and BS. She says she is not taking it anymore. And I can't do anything but respect that. But I hope that you will find it in your heart to know that you have a beautiful, beautiful child. And she deserves to be loved, not manipulated. She deserves respect, not disrespect. She deserves all the best. And with or without you, she's going to get it. I would hope that you would put your big boy pants on and know that you are a father to her. And that even though you take care financially of 2 other children, that you've told her that whatever they want, you buy for them, but you buy her nothing. I pray for you. So Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to both of you, and more importantly, thank God. I just want to I can't say thank you enough. So that is the message. Uh, just thank you for all the wrong that you've ever done. Thank you for disgusting things that you've tried to do. Thank you for lying on me and telling my friends or my so-called friends things about me that now they've jumped on your bandwagon and they've chosen to stick by your side. Thank you for taking them with you because they weren't friends of mine anyway. Because any friend of both of ours that was mutual friends of both of ours, they wouldn't have to pick a side. They would stay neutral. They would mind their business because they didn't live in the four walls. So they didn't know what went down. They didn't know all the things that went down. So because they decided that they would jump on your bandwagon and that they would believe whatever it is that you said to them, thank you for taking them as well because I don't want them around me. I am setting the boundary. I'm setting the standard that I only am only going to accept anything that is only going to serve me well and serve me good, to respect me and love me, not bring me down, not had me acting like a fool because I thought I was going crazy. But that is what you had in mind for me. But no, I stand strong today. And I stand with a smile on my face. I wake up every day in peace. Peace that I can't put a price on. Peace that I prayed for years and that I finally have it. And I will accept nothing other than respect, love, admiration, respect for my children, and the love of God. So, blessings to whoever is the ex narcissist and their new supply. I pray for all of you that you don't get everything that you've dished out because when it gets dished back, it is pressed down, shaken up, and running over. So change your attitude, change your mindset. If you are a narcissist or a new supply of a narcissist and you're watching this, be careful what you dish out. It does come back. Stay loved, stay blessed, stay happy. Change your mind from negative to a positive. You will get a positive response and result back every single time. Love you, Kingdom. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what happened with the new supply. What are the nasty things that the new supply did to you? What is the new supply doing to you right now? What is the new supply taken, or so they think they've taken from you? Tell me, I want to know. Comment in the comment section that you're not going to take it anymore from the new supply. Let me know. God is love. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful and blessed day.